Hello, Honors Recorder. This video is for I Vow to Thee My Country, the second to last selection in our 1000 Years piece. This is to be played by all Honors Recorder students, 4th, 5th, and middle school. This piece is a little bit longer than some of the other selections in here. It's not terribly hard. There's a couple of rhythms that might be a little unfamiliar, but when you hear me play it, it should be okay. Just a quick review on some of those notes that might be unfamiliar. I'm going to include those in each video just to make sure that we're clear. If you don't need this, feel free to fast forward a bit and you will come to me actually playing the song. For this one, for the soprano recorder part, you are going to need to play a high E. Again, that's right above the high D, which sits on the 4th line. So this is in the 4th space. And it's really easy to remember your space notes if you just remember the word face. Because if you look at the spaces from the bottom up, from the bottom space, and there's 4 of them, they spell face, F-A-C-E, and face and space rhyme. So that should make things a little bit easier to remember. On the other end of the spectrum, this song uses a low C, which 5th grade you've done, but 4th grade maybe not. So to play low C, you're putting all your fingers down. This is the lowest note that you can play on your recorder. It's really, really important to make sure all of your holes are covered, especially the double holes at the bottom. This is going to be challenging for some of you who have slightly smaller hands, but you just want to make sure everything's covered and that you're really digging your fingers in hard. Middle C has its own special line, so it's below the low D that we know, and it has its own special line, and the note goes right there. And it sounds like this. Remember that before you start, it's always a really good idea to make sure you can name all those notes and then name them in rhythm. And I know this is an unfamiliar piece, but once you hear it, you'll get the rhythm. So make sure you can do that. And then do the fingers and then try to play it. Because this is longer, I would definitely suggest, working on like a small bit and then adding some more, working on, maybe 4 measures today and then another 4 measures tomorrow, and then try to put those together. And then maybe you add another 4 measures the next day and so on. Don't try to just jump in and do everything all at once because it's probably going to be frustrating. This song has 3 beats per measure. It's in 3/4 for the time signature. So the 3 tells us how many. There are 3 beats per measure. And the 4 tells us that it's the quarter note that gets the beat. So we have 2 beats of rest. We have a half rest. Half rests look like hats. It's a little box and it sits on top of that middle line. I'm going to play this slowly for you. Okay. 1, 2. that's the slow version. I'm going to play the fast version for you now. Which isn't really that fast, but if some of you are like me, and so my primary instrument is voice, I do play piano, I play the tuba, I play the recorder, but primarily I like to sing. That's what I do the best of those. And so sometimes it helps me to have words in my head if I'm listening to something. So you may actually want to go over to the choir playlist and just listen to this so that you have, words running in your head as you're playing along, because I'm thinking the words as I'm playing right now. All right, so this is up to tempo. Okay, 1, 2. And there you have it. I vow to thee my country. Take care, everyone.